Welcome to our detailed look at the Indian Army's latest rifles. Today, we'll explore the advanced weaponry that equips one of the world's leading military forces. We'll start with the corner shot systems used by the Indian Army. These systems allow soldiers to attach pistols to a rotating frame, providing the ability to engage targets around corners while minimizing exposure. The Tricol and Shoot Edge systems, developed by Zen Technologies and DRDO, are essential tools for both the Indian Army and Special Forces, offering an effective range of up to 100 meters. Next, we'll examine the range of assault rifles currently in use by the Indian Army. Indian Special Forces utilize the IWI Taver TAR-21, an Israeli bullpup rifle with an effective range of 550 meters and a rate of fire of 750 to 950 rounds per minute. India has adopted the AK-203, locally produced in collaboration with the Kalashnikov Group. The AK-203 is a modified variant of the AK-100 series rifles, offering improved accuracy and stability. Its rate of fire is 700 rounds per minute, and it boasts an effective range of 400 to 800 meters, depending on sight adjustments. India has also procured the American SIG Sauer SIG 716. The SIG 716 features an effective range of 500 meters and a rate of fire of 750 to 950 rounds per minute. The Indian Army uses the Taiwanese T-91 rifle, which has an effective range of 400 meters without optics and 600 meters with optics. The T-91's rate of fire is 800 to 850 rounds per minute. The Bulgarian AR-M1 is another rifle used by the Indian Army, with an effective range of 600 meters and a rate of fire of 600 to 700 rounds per minute. Indian Special Forces also employ the American M4 carbine, which has an effective range of 500 meters and a rate of fire of 700 to 970 rounds per minute. The Indian Army uses various variants of the AK-47, including the locally manufactured AKM with an effective range of 350 meters, the German MPI, KMS-72 with an effective range of 400 meters, and the Czechoslovakian VZ-58 with an effective range of 800 meters. All these AK variants have a rate of fire of 600 to 800 rounds per minute. The INSAS rifle, with an effective range of 400 meters and a rate of fire of 600 to 650 rounds per minute, is also in use. However, the INSAS has faced issues such as occasional stoppages, cracking of polymer magazines in cold weather, and reliability problems like firing in full auto when set for a 3-shot burst. Due to these flaws, India is replacing the standard issue INSAS rifles with the AK-203 and SIG 716I rifles. The Indian Army employs the IWI Taver X95, locally manufactured in India through a transfer of technology from Israel. The X95 is also a bullpup rifle with a rate of fire of 750 to 950 rounds per minute. Lastly, the Indian Army uses the Excalibur rifle in small numbers. The Excalibur is an improved version of the INSAS rifle, with an effective range of 450 meters and a rate of fire of 650 to 700 rounds per minute. Transitioning to Indian Army sniper rifles. The Indian Army utilizes the Russian Dragunov SVD, which has been locally modified by Israel's FAB defense. The Dragunov has an effective range of 800 meters and a magazine capacity of 10 rounds. Indian Special Forces employ the Israeli Galil sniper rifle, with an effective range of 1,000 meters and a magazine capacity ranging from 10 to 25 rounds. The Indian Army uses the German PSG-1 sniper rifle, boasting an effective range of 1,000 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 to 20 rounds. The German Mauser SP-66 sniper rifle is also in the Indian Army's arsenal, with an effective range of 800 meters and a magazine capacity of 3 rounds. The German SIG Sauer SSG 3000 sniper rifle, featuring an effective range of 900 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 rounds, is another rifle used by the Indian Army. The Finnish Seiko TRG-42 sniper rifle is utilized by the Indian Army as well, offering an impressive effective range of 1,500 meters and a magazine capacity of 10 rounds. The Austrian Steyr SSG-69 sniper rifle is also part of the Indian Army's lineup, with an effective range of 800 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 rounds. The Indian Army employs the Italian Beretta Scorpio TGT sniper rifle, which has an effective range of 1,500 to 1,800 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 to 8 rounds. The SSS Defense .338 Sabre sniper rifle, used by the Indian Army, has an effective range of up to 1,500 meters and features a detachable box magazine available in 5 or 10 round capacities. Indian Special Forces also use the Accuracy International Arctic Warfare Sniper Rifle, which has an effective range of 800 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 rounds. The Indian Army uses various anti-material rifles. Anti-material rifles utilize larger caliber rounds, providing significant firepower and range. These rifles can penetrate light armor, disable vehicles, destroy aircraft on the ground, and take out other equipment. In contrast, sniper rifles are used for precision targeting of personnel and high-value targets. The Indian Army uses the American Barrett M82 anti-material rifle, which has an effective range of 1,800 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 to 10 rounds. The Indian Army also employs the American Barrett M95 anti-material rifle, with an effective range of 1,800 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 rounds. The Indian Army uses the Russian OSV-96 anti-material rifle, boasting an effective range of 2,000 meters and a magazine capacity of 5 rounds. The Indian Army also utilizes the South African Denel NTW-20 anti-material rifle, featuring an effective range of 2,300 meters and a magazine capacity of 3 rounds. Additionally, the Indian Army employs the locally made Vidwansak anti-material rifle, with an effective range of 1,800 meters and a magazine capacity of 3 rounds. The Indian Army uses various machine guns suited to different tactical needs. Indian Special Forces use the Belgian FN Minimi, which has an effective range of 300 to 1,000 meters depending on sight adjustments and a rate of fire of 700 to 1,150 rounds per minute. The Indian Army also employs the IWI Nejaf NG5 and NG7, with effective ranges from 300 to 1,000 meters based on sight adjustments and a rate of fire of 600 to 1,050 rounds per minute. Additionally, the Indian Army uses the INSAS LMG, which has an effective range of 600 to 700 meters and a rate of fire of 600 to 650 rounds per minute. All INSAS LMGs are being replaced by the IWI Nejaf NG7 machine guns. The Indian Army also utilizes the Mk48 machine gun, which has an effective range of 800 meters and a rate of fire of 650 to 730 rounds per minute. The PKM machine gun, with an effective range of 1,000 meters and a rate of fire of 600 to 800 rounds per minute, is also used by the Indian Army. It is additionally mounted on APCs. The NSV heavy machine gun, used by the Indian Army, has an effective range of 1,500 meters against air targets and 2,000 meters against ground targets, with a rate of fire of 700 to 800 rounds per minute. It is also mounted on tanks and APCs. The Indian Army employs the M2 Browning heavy machine gun, which has an effective range of 1,800 meters and a rate of fire of 1,300 rounds per minute. Variants of the FN MAG, including MG2A1, MG5A, and MG6A, are also in use. These variants have effective ranges of 800 meters on a bipod and 1,800 meters on a tripod, with a rate of fire between 650 and 1,000 rounds per minute. MG5A and MG6A are also utilized in armored vehicles and tanks. Finally, the Indian Army uses the Russian DSHK heavy machine gun, which has an effective range of 2,000 meters and a rate of fire of 600 rounds per minute. The Indian Army uses various submachine guns designed for close-quarters combat, providing high mobility and rapid-fire capability. Indian Special Forces use the Micro Uzi submachine gun, which has an effective range of 200 meters and a rate of fire of 1,200 to 1,500 rounds per minute. The Uzi was used by the Special Protection Group until 2008, when it was replaced by the FNP-90, which has an effective range of 200 meters and a rate of fire of 850 to 1,100 rounds per minute. Micro Uzi variants are still in use by the Para-SF of the Indian Army. Indian Special Forces also use the MP-5 submachine gun, which has an effective range of 200 meters and a rate of fire of 800 to 1,200 rounds per minute. The MP-9 submachine gun, with an effective range of 100 meters and a rate of fire of 900 rounds per minute, is another weapon in their arsenal. Additionally, they use the locally made ESMI submachine gun, which has an effective range of 100 meters and a rate of fire of 600 rounds per minute. The Indian Army uses the locally made Taurus T9, developed with technology transferred from Brazil. The Taurus T9 has an effective range of 100 to 200 meters and a rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute. The Indian Army is also using the older SAF Carbine 2A1, which has an effective range of 200 to 300 meters and a rate of fire of 550 rounds per minute. These old carbines are being replaced by the Joint Venture Protective Carbine, also known as the modern submachine carbine. The joint venture protective carbine, developed locally, has an effective range of 200 to 300 meters and a rate of fire of 800 to 900 rounds per minute. Indian Army uses locally made 12-bore PAG pump-action shotgun with effective range of 18 to 36 meters. Also, Indian Army use locally manufactured pistol auto 9mm 1A in collaboration with USA. Indian Special Forces also use Austrian Glock and Italian Beretta PX. For Storm with effective range of all pistols is 50 meters. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Indian Army's armory. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you find most fascinating about the Indian Army's weaponry? Until next time, stay tuned for more insights and in-depth analyses of military technology.